Genesis 6 verses 1 to 4 is one of the most debated and mysterious passages in the entire Bible. It speaks of the sons of God and their interactions with human women, leading to the birth of the Nephilim. But who exactly were these sons of God? This passage has puzzled readers for centuries. Today, we'll explore the main interpretations and what they mean. The first, and perhaps most controversial, interpretation is that the sons of God were angelic beings who rebelled against God and intermarried with human women. This view often draws on other biblical passages that refer to angels as sons of God, like in the book of Job. Proponents of this view argue that this union produced the Nephilim, giants who were renowned for their strength and wickedness. The Bible is clear that we are on earth to follow what God is doing. Another prominent interpretation suggests that the sons of God were descendants of Seth, the righteous son of Adam. In contrast, the daughters of men were descendants of Cain, who was marked by wickedness. This view emphasizes the importance of maintaining spiritual purity and avoiding intermarriage with those who are ungodly. The text goes on to explain that the Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The world was becoming evil. A third view is that the sons of God were powerful rulers or kings who took multiple wives and abused their authority. The daughters of men were simply the common women of the time. This interpretation highlights the dangers of unchecked power and the exploitation of the vulnerable. The world was going to make people want more. Regardless of who the sons of God were, the passage mentions the Nephilim, often translated as giants. Some interpret this literally, believing they were physically enormous. Others see the term as referring to their strength, power, or reputation. The important point is that they were figures of great influence, and their presence contributed to the growing wickedness on the earth. So, what can we learn from this complex passage? Regardless of which interpretation you hold, Genesis 6 highlights several key themes. First, the dangers of disobedience and straying from God's path. Whether it was angelic beings, righteous descendants, or powerful rulers, their actions led to corruption and wickedness. Second, the importance of spiritual purity and guarding against ungodly influences. The intermarriage of different groups led to a mixing of values and a decline in morality. And third, the consequences of sin. The wickedness that resulted from these events was so great that God ultimately decided to send the flood to cleanse the earth. It is said by others that it was the darkness and how they are evil. It's important to remember that these are just interpretations, and there's no single, universally accepted answer. Different denominations and individuals hold different beliefs about the sons of God and the Nephilim. It's also important to remember that this is to never do something you don't believe. Ultimately, Genesis 6 serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of following God's will, guarding against temptation, and striving for righteousness in a world that is often filled with darkness. It also teaches us about the consequences of our actions and the need for accountability. What do you think about the sons of God in Genesis 6? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations of challenging Bible passages.